Hello. Okay. Assuming... Okay, assuming that everything is ready to go now, I'm gonna try to go ahead and boot up the Unavowed, because no one could decide. And I love the Unavowed. Look, I'm wearing my white mage hoodie today. Ooh, Kiraga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get a few things situated, and then I'll be ready to go ahead and start. I'm gonna cut the lights out and everything. So let me get the screen up. Yeah, okay. Let me try to get the menu screen going. Look, there we go. And I'll be right back. Okay, let me turn down the sound just a touch so that I can hear a little bit better. And we can turn that back up if we need to in a moment. So my goal is to have... I have the game up, and I can see the chat bar, so if someone types anything, I should be able to see that in the corner now. Great. And we're back at the Unavowed. I'm so excited. Let me mute this just a second. So basically, today I went and bought a new microphone. So that's kind of... I might have some problems with audio. Not really sure yet. But so far it looks really good. So what I have one that sits on the desk. So I don't have to use this crappy headset microphone anymore, because last time we played, it was just sort of like I was trying to get the microphone to my face. It wasn't a great quality anyways. This one I can kind of move about a little more around the desk. It seems to pick up a lot better, which is great. And then hopefully I'm not going to be slurping like beer in the microphone, not slurping any tea in the microphone. I had to go get stuff plugged in. I got my batteries charging and everything, so that way everything's ready when I'm done. So I went and I bought the microphone, and then yesterday I got paid, so I went and I bought some books. I bought Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. I bought Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. And I bought... What else did I buy? A Kurt Vonnegut book called Cat's Cradle. I do like Kurt Vonnegut, but I haven't read, but maybe I've read like 2 books of his. So I can't really... I gotta find out how to post the stream. Okay. So I don't plan on reading those books for like a live stream or a recording right now. What I was hoping to do, I guess I never mentioned that on this stream or on the channel or anything. I did think about reading, basically it'll just be a black screen with audio, and it'll be like an audio book where I read or narrate from a book or a short story. And if we do that, I'm not thinking about those books right now. I'm thinking about short stories, mostly that I could do in one long go, maybe an hour. And then people could either live stream it or watch it back, like when they want an audiobook or when they're gonna be falling asleep, that sort of thing. Because I listen to, this is embarrassing, I listen to YouTube and podcasts and stuff when I'm trying to go to sleep. So, and I found out that I'm not the only one that does that. I just realized you can't fucking see anything. Okay, I had the lamp off. Okay, so let's get into the Unavowed. Before I get deep proper into it, I do want to sort of recap. So previously on the Unavowed, I'm going to laugh if the game does it for me, and I sit here and tell you. Last time on the Unavowed, we played the prologue. The prologue was the protagonist goes into the bar. There is a man hearing voices, and he is really upset and worked up. And we think that the voices are supernatural. He has a book about demons and spirits and stuff. And he has a gun, and he's threatening to kill himself to make the voices go away. And we talk him out of it. And then when we touch the spirit book, we blew his brains out. So that wasn't great. Because we were possessed by a demon then. So that was sort of the prologue. And then the Unavowed show up. They exorcise the demon from us. We join the Unavowed, and we kind of talked to Eli and Mandana, and we explored the Unavowed headquarters, and we went on our first mission, where basically the demon that had possessed the protagonist had promised these homeless people that he could cure them and help them. And so, like, one character was always cold, and he helped him finally feel warm, and one character had cerebral palsy, and was always limping and in pain, and she was healed. And one character had like a gross cough, and he was sick, and he seemed to be miraculously healed. But they were doing blood magic rituals to heal them. Well, when the protagonist left them, the blood magic rituals stopped working. So without the demon's help and presence, it didn't work. And then those characters had those characters had killed someone in an attempt to make the blood magic work again. One of the characters that complained of always feeling cold cast a spell to become a fire elemental, and we found him down in the sewers, and he looked like he was eternally on fire. I felt kind of bad for him. It was sad. However, we saved him, which was great. I think we are going to recap some of that. We sent him to, like, another dimension, a fire elemental dimension, I think, is sort of how we solved that problem. So I'm going to turn the volume back up to the game, and we're going to get proper into it now. Sort of just as before, I'm gonna go do, hang on, I'm gonna try to do some of the narration of the protagonist because he doesn't have a voice actor, and then also his observations, his thoughts. But I'll try my best to shut the hell up when the other voice actors come on because they're really great in this game. So let's get down into it. I think most of this is going to be the same as last time. Are those candles? What are they? Okay. A faded old poster of heavy metal band, Axis of Weevil. A tiny twin bed. Small, but you slept like a rock. A framed photograph hangs on the wall near the bed. An old photo of yourself. Oh, is that me? Okay. Sammy, Logan, and Jonah. Jonah is the guy that we shot, the demon shot. Sammy is the bar owner that we used to work for, and Jonah, Logan, I don't really know which one's which. I'm so sorry. They're brothers. They've had alcohol problems. A little brass elephant with a memento of Siam written on the underside. This isn't different from last time. An empty, stained old sea chest. This is all the same. Yeah, well... Whole pot of espresso just for you. Somehow it's always hot. La Fontaine Cognac. Someone has good taste. Outside, you see the hustle of downtown nightlife on the street below. That's all the same. Let's get into this properly. I was tempted to play the Void and, like, get farther, because last time all we did was meet the brothers. We didn't actually get to... We didn't talk to them, we didn't fight them, but it's just, it's really difficult. And I kind of need someone here with me to help me with it, because it's too much. Sharp little knives dot the surface of the target. Let's just talk to Mandana.
Good. You are awake. I was hoping to talk to you.
Is it about our mission last night?
Yes. And no. You have completed your first field mission. You must have thoughts. I am curious as to what they are. What are you feeling at the moment?
What am I feeling at the moment? I mean, it went well. We did great. I kind of feel bad because it was like a no-win situation. It's not like everyone was cured and back to normal. You know, we did have to banish someone to a fire elemental realm. I want to be friendly.
It would be foolish not to be. You have encountered many changes very quickly. For some of us, the Unavowed is a calling. For others, a duty.
Okay, well,
For you, I have seen you in action. I have seen you react under pressure. You were clearly meant for this life.
Oh, thank you. So the button I pressed by accident was I'm feeling overwhelmed. I didn't mean to press that. I accidentally right-clicked. Okay, I'm made for this life. All I know is pouring drinks. So my background that I picked at the beginning is bartender. I think you can pick bartender, actor, or police officer. So, you know, varying levels of useful.
You misunderstand me. Your old life, your life as a barkeep, prepared you for this. Your empathy, your ability to connect to others. They are qualities we need quite badly, I must say.
Yeah, okay, thank you, first of all. Think you'll do my best. You all seem empathetic. Don't pretend to understand me. I'm inclined to say you all seem empathetic. Eli and Mandana are, like, really sweet, good people. Even though Mandana is really uptight, she's just so sweet and honest, and I love her. But I do want to say, outside of the context of this game, I think growing up, I didn't have an appreciation for soft skills and, you know, interacting with people and empathy. And in my line of work and through my life experiences, I've come to find that that's every bit as powerful as any other strength. And I've learned to respect it and love it. Let's say you all seem empathetic to me.
We are an ancient institution. We need new energy, new minds, new hearts.
New
Unavowed
farts.
has been without that for a very long time. At any rate, I detect no falsehood within you. You spoke the truth to me. Thank you. I will return to my training now.
So to provide some context for why she said that, in case you missed the last episode, or in case it wasn't totally clear, one of her powers as a genie is that she can detect lies and truth. But that also means that she herself cannot be dishonest because it hurts her. It physically hurts her. But really useful for our work investigating when we need to know who's lying and who's telling the truth. These old stone steps are black with... Is that soot? So in addition to her other powers, because she can kind of like... She can use the sword, she's super strong, and then she can detect truth and lie. Whoa, what's going on here? The last time we were down here, Eli was throwing fireballs at this little target on the wall. He's doing something totally different this time. I'm not going to go through his stuff one by one like I did last time. Well, I might. No. Okay, because we saw that in the, between the prologue and the first mission. A faded circle is chalked onto the floor. Let's go find out what Eli is doing. What is going on with this tree? Is this tree smoking? Is it on fire? The pizza is cold, but that's probably not a problem for Eli. I don't remember there being pizza last time. So cool, some new stuff. Some new stuff. So if the cursor is red and shows an eye, I don't think you can interact with that at all. It just gives you a description. He won't look. He won't give me a description of whatever this thing is. Let's talk to Eli about it. I got red with a speech bubble.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading some old text with Firesight.
Firesight? I don't know what that is.
Oh, of course. Sorry. It's a fire magic trick. Lets me read any book that was consumed by flame. It's a bit of a strain on the eyes, but beggars can't be choosers.
That's an amazing power. So I've played this game like once, 5 years ago, maybe. It's a long time ago. And I didn't even remember that he could do that. So it seems everything that's ever been burned, he can then read it. That's kind of cool.
Being a mage has its moments. I won't deny it. Although I can't say the same about this book. It's an old Sumerian text about death magic. Really long, really boring. But I used to read books about S-Corp tax code for fun back when I was an accountant. I can handle boring. Ah well. See you at the meeting.
That's all? One quick question. Okay, what do I want to ask him about? I kind of want to get to know him better, which would be the top two, but also... Mundana didn't really have a lot to say about the last mission. Let me say... Hang on. Let me say... You mentioned something about being an accountant.
That's right. Back in my mundane days. Back before my powers kicked in. I worked at the firm Weisel, Meltzer, and Sherman. There used to be a Beckett somewhere in the middle of that, but, well, you know.
You were really an accountant?
Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep. I ate them for breakfast.
Number cereal. I accidentally took off the stream chat. There we go. Okay, so he ate numbers for breakfast. You make being an accountant sound so exciting.
Well, it was. For me, anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance and do what I want. My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew?
Yeah. Being an accountant is like doing magic.
Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers, and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have been.
Okay, I think maybe it's more than numbers, but could I ask you about some of the pictures on your walls?
Sure, I guess.
Oh no. Okay. I want to ask this. They're very obviously feeding pigeons. But what are you and Mandana doing in that photo by the door?
We were feeding the birds.
Okay.
What? You expected something else? There's nothing special about it. Just an ordinary day.
Okay. Well, who took the picture? That's what I want to know. If the picture is nothing special, why are you smiling?
I am? Huh. Yeah, I guess I am. The picture was taken in 77, 78, around 5 years after my powers kicked in anyway. I'd buried myself down here, studying old books, experimenting with spells, trying to come to terms with everything. Then Mandana dragged me out to the park. We fed the birds. It was nice, normal, ordinary. I felt human, and I can never forget that. Not ever.
Okay, so to kind of recap from the last time I played The Unavowed, so they don't put the pictures on the walls themselves. The pictures appear, so the house or the building that they live in is somehow magical, and things that are important to them will show up as framed photographs on the walls. I'm curious about that wedding picture.
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. Could we not talk about this yet?
The house. The mailbox says Beckett.
You know what they say. If it's yours, put your name on it. But yeah, that's my house. Well, 50 years ago it was my house. Had to leave it behind when my powers kicked in. And the worst part? I was only 5 installments away from paying off the mortgage.
That picture of you at the desk.
Yep, that's me. Hard at work. I can even remember the account I was working on. This dress manufacturer in Midtown. Booming business, lots of numbers, tons of paperwork. Took me months to sort through it all. I loved every minute of it.
Hi, Fox. Yes, this is... You say that, but I'm in the Fire Mage place. Hi, Jamie. And the Fire Mage place isn't that different from Hogwarts. It's all made of stone. There's like magic circles in the ground. He was throwing fire. He was reading through fire. There's a lot going on. Okay, enough about the pictures. Let's talk something else.
Sure.
Any thoughts on our last mission?
I don't know. I just keep thinking about Jordan, wondering if he's okay. I'm gonna live a long time, but even when I'm dust in the wind, he'll still be out there. I only hope he's still himself.
That's all? Alright. So, for those of you that don't know, yeah, on our last mission,
See you around.
we a man got turned into a fire elemental, and apparently he's going to be immortal and be on fire for the rest of eternity. Alright, so we talked to Eli. I can't believe Mandana doesn't have more to say. Can I not ask her about... Here we go. Yeah, there's more things to ask. Okay. Can you really detect falsehoods?
Yes. Lies and falsehoods make djinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it.
So, I know that, Jamie said that the djinn girl was cute, and Jamie would be absolutely right. She's so charming and sweet.
I did mention that a lie makes a djinn very uncomfortable. Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Djinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one.
So she can't tell a lie, but when she hears one, it makes her really uncomfortable, which is good for us when we're investigating, because we interrogate a lot of people, and they lie a lot. So you can't speak a lie either?
Indeed. No Jinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that Jinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery.
I like that sort of, like, connecting it back to the lore of genies, where you wish for something, and they're like, oh, I will, but it's got an evil twist on it. And they provide a reason.
You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less.
But what if tricking me served the Unavowed?
Why nobody trusts the Jinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning.
Oh no.
Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome. So I have focused my efforts elsewhere. I hope you will grow to trust me. And that is the truth.
She's so earnest. I don't know you well, but I think I can trust you. No mind games, huh? I like that. I hope to earn your trust as well. I'm gonna be friendly with her. I hope to earn your trust as well.
Keep performing as you have, and you will have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't hurt them with lies. That's not nice. Fox, okay. I have some questions about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Okay, there's only one question. Where'd you learn to use a sword?
Like with most things, I learned it at my mother's knee. Well, not literally. She was usually cutting off other people's knees, but the metaphor holds.
Your mother used a sword too?
Yes, but I prefer not to dwell. Ask me questions if you must, but not that.
Oh. So Eli was uncomfortable talking about the wedding photo and his wife, and Mandana is uncomfortable talking about her mom. Yeah, none of those wishes where you're like, oh, I wish for wealth, and then your parents have to die to inherit it. That's what I was talking about. Classic Jinn trickery. I'd like to ask about something
I will
else.
do my best to answer.
Any thoughts on that last
I
mission?
believe
We
made
did
the right
this.
choice with Jordan. When he disappeared across the void, he seemed content, less conflicted, more determined. I am sure he will make a life for himself there.
Well, in case you weren't here, he didn't have a choice. We sent him to a fire elemental realm, and he's gonna live for all eternity because he's immortal and be on fire. So, yeah, I hope he is content.
Aid would leave our own domains undefended. You know this, Kalash.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain under attack.
Your charter is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse me of negligence. Just how many agents are currently in your employ?
That is precisely the point. We have no agents to spare. I am sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Aralax. New York is getting overwhelmed. When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Aralax out.
May Jahannam swallow you whole. Ah, you heard that, did you?
I should lie to him. No, I'm kidding. I learned my lesson already. This is Mandana's dad. So Mandana is half Jinn. And presumably Kalash, who is the leader of the New York branch of the Unavowed, is full Jinn. So if I lie to him, he's going to know instantly. You said we were getting overwhelmed. No, I want to know who he was talking to. I don't care about that part.
Lady Aralax, head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. It is no secret that threats have been escalating. I had hoped to appeal for aid and fill up our ranks. Alas, we are on our own. I respect Lady Aralax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything. You will always regret it.
I mean, all she said was no. So, I assume Dublin, Ireland, and not Dublin, Ohio. An ornate lamp glowing gently. A blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. This imposing door leads down to the street. A colorful painting of a mother and her child. It's Madonna's mom. It has to be, because she said, oh, I learned how to use the sword at my mom's knee. So it must be like a cutlass scimitar type sword. It looks like I can go out the door even though I don't have a mission. I want to try it just to see.
I don't believe I gave you permission to leave.
What? Okay, so you can't. A fine selection of aged spirits, mostly Scotch. Yeah, I know, a dragon, and that's... She didn't sound Scottish. That's what I'm saying. This bottle emits a faint hum whenever Kalash moves. So this bottle must be his genie house, genie home. Smoke dances up the chimney from the warm embers of the fire. Let's talk to Kalash. Let's get mission 2. Oh, he was talking to the crystal.
A magic cone? I suppose that is one way of describing it. There are shards of this crystal in every branch of the Unavowed. It allows us to communicate, for whatever good that does.
Did I hear that right? You were speaking to a dragon?
A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes. She is old, stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of most of us.
Yeah, because y'all are all like upwards of 100. I'm not. Call the meeting.
Yes, duty calls.
Yeah, she was a pirate. So a pirate and a genie.
My surprised face.
Why do you bother with those cowards, Father?
Show some respect. They are correct. Stubborn, but correct.
I think that's interesting. She is a little bit stubborn and, like, not naive, but, like, a little more rash than Kalash is, because I agree with him. He had to try. He had to at least ask for help, even if they tell you no, fine. We don't need help. You think they shouldn't send us help? Why won't they help us? Aren't we in the same team? Let me ask that. I know the answer, but it seems appropriate.
Only to a degree. The rules are clear. Each branch is responsible for its own defense and recruitment. In this respect, I have been negligent.
So have all the branches, Father. A sudden rise in threats would have caught any city unprepared.
And we're that city. Lucky us.
I shall appeal again, rest assured. In the meantime, let us go over last night's events.
You know, Fox mentioned that the environment is really nice. For the sort of 2D pixel art that it is, gorgeous game. I mean, amazing. So, this was developed by, I want to say Wadjet Eye with another team working together. Now, if those of you that are into mythology, I think especially Egyptian, you might know what the Eye of Wadjet is and why Wadjet Eye named their company after them. But yeah, this is more than one team worked on this, and it looks gorgeous. As well as just, it's got that cozy feeling. Like, I want to live here. It kind of reminds me of, like, in Lost Girl, they have a headquarters, and they live there, and it, even though it's sort of a rundown piece of shit in the middle of the city, it looks really cozy. I almost got crushed by a giant ice block. It could have gone better. I think it went really well. I don't know what to say. I don't want to, like, laugh it off. Do I? I think it went really well. It did, except that, you know, we didn't save everyone. Could have gone better.
That is to be determined.
Thank you.
I trust you have recuperated from your ordeal with the fire.
I have. There do not appear to be any other ill effects.
So you aren't entirely positive?
I took all the necessary precautions, but one is never entirely positive.
Then I will have to accept that. However, I am deeply concerned that this mundane was able to acquire such a powerful spell in the first place.
Yeah. So this top answer, I gave it to him, or rather, my demon self did. That is sort of the explanation, is when the protagonist was possessed by a demon, he gave this character who constantly complained of cold a spell and told him the spell was to fill his heart with warmth, but it turned him into a fire elemental. My demon started a cult. It put Jordan in charge. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say the second one. Because the third one is like, they know it's not my fault. I'm the only one that struggled with separating the actions of the demon-possessed protagonist and the regular protagonist.
Yes, but why? Why would a demon do such a thing?
Why do demons do anything?
To create havoc, obviously. Why else?
No, this was too focused, too targeted. We are not dealing with a mindless spirit bent on chaos and destruction. This demon had a plan, a purpose. We need to learn what it was.
I agree with that. It does seem planned. And I haven't mentioned, so like the 3 characters from the homeless shelter, one of them had a bad cough disease, one of them had cerebral palsy, which caused weakness and pain, and then one of them constantly felt cold. But the game doesn't adequately explain why he was cold all the time. And when his corpse died, he turned into like a big block of ice. So it's clearly magical, but I don't know to what extent. I don't know how that started. I don't think the demon was the impetus for the ice. I think the demon did all the other stuff with the blood magic and the fire elemental stuff. Okay. I wish I could remember.
Fortunately, you won't have to.
I know that. You did as I asked, Mage Beckett?
Yes, I did, sir. And it worked. Well, working. It's not quite done yet.
What are you referring to?
Oh, the ritual knife. I did a thaumaturgic scan on it.
A scan. A scan, you guys. I put it through the printer. Yeah, so... but I could be wrong. Wadjet Eye. The Eye of Wadjet. I'm trying to think... There's another game where it came up, and I don't remember... I don't remember the context or what it meant. Maybe it'll come up on one of the streams, because I do play a lot of these adventure games over. Thaumaturgic scanning. Thama what?
A magic thing. Checking objects for imbued magical energy. And I hit pay dirt. The knife was imbued with a very specific energy signature.
Yeah.
Your demon's energy, to be precise. It's connected to you, and you alone. That's why you were the only one who could use it properly. Which means we can track it.
Great. Yeah, so the knife they're referring to, we had finally found the ritual knife that they were using in blood rituals. And it seems that my demon was the only one that could successfully use that knife in blood rituals, so... I sense a butt coming.
Well, I can track the energy signature, but the demon's out of your body now. Its energy signature has changed.
Yeah.
I can only track where it's been when it was in your body.
Okay, but like, let's retrace our steps. Maybe you will get more clues. Is that useful? So where did the demon take me? So where did the demon take me?
It was busy, I'll say that much. It was all over the map. I'm trying to narrow it down to the areas of greatest activity, but it's slow going. So far, the scan's got you pegged in 2 places. The Bronx, around Gun Hill Station, and Staten Island, by the ferry terminal.
The Bronx? Hope I don't run into one of my old customers. Or... And that's all the information you've got. I'm gonna say, so we go and do what? Just look around?
It's a tactic that's worked well for us so far.
Very well. Check both areas for void activity and any sign of the demon. We'll show those idiots on the council what New York is made of. Meeting adjourned.
The hour grows late, and the trail grows cold. Let us be off.
The Bronx and Staten Island? Good thing I refilled my Metro card last week.
Alright, let's get on this train. So...
Eli, your tapping the edge of your book.
We don't need to go back to the East Village. We can go to the Bronx or Staten Island. And
Yes.
I am going to take a bathroom break.
Aggressive.
And if you would like, you can vote in the chat, and I'll check when I get back. Are we going to go to the Bronx first? Or are we going to go to Staten Island? Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I really had to potty. You know, the thing is, Kalash doesn't really tell us what we're getting into during the meeting. He's just sort of like, you need to go here, shit's bad, go look around, and that's just kind of the whole thing. We need more to go on, really. Let's just do the Bronx. Well, I didn't really want to run into anyone I knew. Okay, before I continue, I agree. I don't want to avoid, sorry. I don't want to run into people I know right away. So on the last stream, what I brought up is that there's a whole bunch of characters that join your party, and they all have different powers. Now, in the in the prologue, we added the protagonist to the Unavowed, and then in Mission 1, we didn't add anyone. If I remember correctly, the early part of the game, you add characters really fast. So, I feel like here in Mission 2, we're definitely going to add someone that we know to the party. Let's go to Staten Island. Look at that beautiful Statue of Liberty. Staten Island, St. George Ferry Terminal, 8:02 p.m. Can you not?
I know that song. Lowlands Away, isn't it?
Yes, an old shanty. Being at sea just reminds me of younger days.
That's cute. With Mom.
Well, don't let me stop you. We could use a bit of cheer on a dreary night like this.
Eli is still bone dry despite the rain.
I shall not lose myself in the past. Let us proceed.
The promenade leads west towards a large sculpture, or the walkway extends east towards a marina. The ferry terminal is deserted at this time of night. Let's go west towards the large sculpture.
So he's like,
Oh!
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
God damn it. You know what? I need a drink. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
So it looks like we walked up on like a corpse, a punk, and a cop. She stands at attention, struggling to retain her dignity in the pouring rain. The September 11th Memorial. It overlooks the spot where the Twin Towers once stood. The body is covered by a mildew-stained tarp. What? Why is it stained with mildew? Alright, so we definitely want to follow that girl. But first, let's talk to this cop.
Sorry, sir. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave.
But there's a dead body here. Should we be scared?
No, there's no reason to be scared. This is just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
What does she mean? What kind of tragedy?
It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Useless. Could you be a little bit more detailed than that? What kind of tragedy?
It's
A tragedy.
a tragedy. That's all this is.
Thanks. Who is that woman you were arguing with?
Vicky? Nobody. Stay clear of her if you know what's good for you.
Let's try this again. What happened?
It's
A tragedy, we know.
Let me guess. A tragedy?
a tragedy. That's all this is.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
I'm not getting anything from her. Let me follow Vicky. Maybe she can tell me more about what happened here.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicky. That's all it was.
You're serious.
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Did you hear that? Again with the just a tragedy.
And his wife.
Yes, the deadpan delivery, the blank expression. Something is definitely amiss.
There's nothing quite like the warm glow of a bar window in the early evening. Vinny's, the best cop dive on Staten Island. Okay. A friendly-looking door leads into Vinny's bar. A rattling old air conditioner drips moisture onto the damp street. So should I go into the bar and try to confront Vinny about his wife, or should I follow Vicky? I bet if I follow Vinny, he's just gonna be like, oh, it's a tragedy, oh, it's a tragedy. Let me follow Vicky. We can always come back. A dark alley snakes its way between the bar and storage facility. Oh. Oh no, another ghost.
And in a back alley, no less.
This
Whoever
graffiti
this
is cool.
was, they are beyond our help.
Y'all are so quick to say that every time.
Or the ghost. I get it.
Let's talk to it. Hello?
Ghosts can't hear us, or see us, or anything to us, actually.
Okay. Never mind. A vile-smelling heap of oozing trash bags. A heavy metal door pitted with rust marks. Yeah, it's locked. An old and weathered keypad is embedded next to the door. Oh, I don't know the code. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing, is I think everyone's going to be like, oh, it's a tragedy. Whatever happened, either they're spooked about it, or it's magical in some way. So I think Vicky seems to be the one that wants to know more. A door to the storage facility. Looks unlocked. Let's try that. That'd be great. What is this? This storage unit is completely empty. A tightly closed storage unit door. An old box lies forgotten on a platform truck. The crap is this? An elevator to higher floors. Can I not? A small card reader is embedded next to the door. Okay, well, just remember that there's a storage character. I would say try anyways each time in case a ghost reacts to the main character. Yeah, we can't get shit out of them. It's sort of frustrating.
That's crap and you know it.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
Right, sure. I'm going for a walk. See you around, Donnie.
Bye.
Okay. I am gonna go after Vicky for certain, but... Okay, so we're at the police station. The old police station. A shiny new sign for the 120th precinct of Staten Island. I am gonna try to quiz this guy before I go after her.
Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
Yeah. Are you waiting for the bus?
Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free.
Okay. You look pretty engrossed on your phone there.
I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate? It's like digital crack. I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life.
This is like the most friendly cop. I couldn't help but overhear the argument you were having.
Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone.
Sorry to tell you, but I did see you arguing with someone. There's a dead body around the corner. Yeah, there's a dead body around the corner.
Jamie's on that one, isn't she?
I mean, yeah.
It's a tragedy. That's all it is. Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicky. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it.
No, they're not nice to this Vicky person. Is there some kind of problem?
Vicky? There's always a problem. And that's all I'm gonna say.
What kind of tragedy?
Like I said, it's just a tragedy. A tragedy. That's all it is.
See you around, officer.
See you.
Yeah. Let's go after Vicky. Vicky's the only... Okay, real quick, we'll cut in here and see what she has to say.
Yes? What is it? Sorry, I thought you looked a bit familiar. But no, it was just a trick of the light.
I just have one of those faces. You've never seen me before, certainly not in any one-in posters. I just have one of those faces.
Still to have, in my line of work. In any case, while I'd love to chat, I have a mountain of paperwork to get through. Unless there's something else I could help you with?
What? I saw a woman named Vicky arguing with a cop outside. What do you do here?
Harrison, at your service. Filling out paperwork, a specialty.
Yeah. I saw a woman named Vicky arguing with a cop outside.
Is she bothering my officers again? That woman just can't let things go.
Could you tell me about Vicky?
What's to tell? She used to be one of my finest detectives. Now she's not. I feel for her. I really do. But until she gets the help she needs to stay out of our way. Now, unless that's all.
She was a detective, so she was a cop.
Mental help. The kind you need a PhD to prescribe medication for. She refuses to get it, and it's only making her condition worse. Heaven helps those who help themselves, as they say. It's out of my hands.
About Vicky.
I do not gossip about my officers, even suspended ones.
She got suspended.
Please take your idle speculation elsewhere.
Alright, so long.
If you'll excuse me, I have now paperwork to sign.
Okay, so now I know she's a cop, so if I run into her, I can maybe confront her about that. And old-timey photos of cops in cop cars. The officer is taking advantage of the quiet night to get some paperwork done. A steaming mug of black coffee to ward off the cold of the rainy night. Alright, it's kind of straightforward in here. Let's go. Alright. Vicky, stop running away. Oh, no.
You have made a grave error. Return me to my world immediately.
So this must be a flashback of when I was possessed by that demon. Why do I feel like she's gonna be recruited? Yeah, Vicky... I mean, I don't know. The last person that heard voices, they had a mental problem, and we shot him in the head. Why is this a bad time? Hear me out, General, or what? You're in my control. Or what? You're in my control.
Send me back. You summoned me in the middle of battle. I am the General Commander. Without me, my soldiers are doomed to failure.
I don't want to idle chit-chat. I know this, General. It is why I called you. I don't know.
Summon me to mock me? How very human. It is no secret our efforts are going poorly. perhaps even futile. They poison our waters. They destroy our resources, our homes, our lives. So we fight. Outnumbered and outmatched, but what choice do we have?
What do I say? A choice is exactly what I am offering you. This is a self-defeating attitude. A choice is exactly what I am offering you.
We choose to live. If you have counsel to offer, I am listening.
Good. This could work out well for both of us. So, that's one of the core reasons the Unavowed need me, is I can have flashbacks.
One of the Merfolk? I cannot say for certain.
The demon that we're chasing, because he possessed me, I can have the flashbacks that let us know where he's been and what happened. And that apparently was a merman. What power drilled into my skull? Stop the island from spinning, please.
Whoa, take it easy.
What?
Yes, try and get your bearings.
You can lean over the rail if you need to, you know, throw up.
Thanks, Eli.
Nobody will notice the smell around here.
It is New York, after all.
Good.
Did I hear you right? That was a mermaid. What was that thing?
One of the Merfolk, I believe. The demon summoned it. But how? To open such a path takes tremendous energy. Energy that a demon alone should not possess. Such a thing is impossible. And yet, I spoke it. So it must be true.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm just special. So mer people exist. Maybe I'm just special.
No. You're demon, perhaps.
Thanks!
Nothing by speculation. Yeah. Let us move forward.
Alright. I am special. Don't listen to her. So nothing going on this pier. I thought this is where Vicky was headed. We need to go back to find Vicky. To Richmond Terrace. Can I go left? Oh, I can go left. The walkway leads back to the ferry. So I went in like a big circle.
Eli, I have been meaning to ask, how are you coping?
Huh? I'm coping fine. Why?
It's kind of cool that the characters have side conversations like that. I really like that part. But it's not great that, like, they just get cut off and stop talking when you go to a new screen. So, I didn't go in the bar.
New faces, all right. Come on in, dry yourself off.
Okay. A used matchbook with the name of the bar. Can I take that? Take it. Oh. A flyer for a psychic hotline. Take that. The drink of the month is Vinny's Vodka Martini. Sounds tempting. Not a bad collection, although your assortment at Sammy's was better. A horror film about a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. Not bad. Let's talk to Vinny.
Hey,
Nice wine collection. Is that Silas Merlot 99?
You know your stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Most folks around here don't know their wines. I was saving it for my wedding anniversary, but it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
His wife. Who were you arguing with outside?
Oh, sorry you had to see that. Vicky and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
So he mentioned that, I mentioned that this bar, Vinny's, is a cop dive bar. So that's probably why him and Vicky have history. This is your place?
Oh, so you are Vinny.
You're a sharp one.
So I have been told.
Ha, I like you guys.
I like that, yeah, Jamie's like, I need a recipe. If there is a gaming related recipe, I'll definitely make it every time. I used to watch a YouTube channel called Under the Table, where they would play a board game and then build like a cocktail themed around the game that they're playing. They had one that was like for the Gold Rush and trains and stuff. I think it was maybe Ticket to Ride. And they had one that was like 1920s Lovecraft, sort of. It was very cool. Not a martini guy, but there's a vampire game called Dark, and in the game Dark, if you have the manual gives you a recipe for a Bloody Mary. And I know that most people are like, ugh, Bloody Mary, but I think I would go for it. Why does Vicky need help?
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood.
How am I gonna make progress in this investigation? Bartender's Creed, I get it, but I'd like to help if I can.
Sorry, can't do it. Like you say, it's part of the job description. He's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't betraying that. Even if she has become the neighborhood nut.
Vicky said something about your wife.
It was a tragedy.
Damn it!
Yeah, it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Neighborhood nut?
You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off.
Her own family won't talk her. Won't... The typo. Her own family won't talk her? Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
Hey, hat guy? You okay? I'm fine. It's just what you said. To turn away from your own family. It's the hardest thing in the world.
Could be. Vicky made it easy for him, I'll say that much.
You said a tragedy. What happened?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
So pointless. That's all you have to say about your wife?
It was a tragedy.
Damn it!
That's all it was.
Okay. See you around.
I ain't going anywhere.
Okay. I honestly... So last time I, kind of had a good idea of what we were gonna do. I'm not actually certain how to progress this investigation forward.
That man, Vinny, did his emotions read a bit false to you?
You're not wrong. His wife died. He's been brainwashed not to think about it. He should be grieving. He needs to be grieving. It's just what you do.
So, I can use Mandana to detect lies from people. Let me go back in and try it. I don't think it'll take me anywhere, but let's...
I have nothing to say.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mandana. So how do I make progress on this investigation? So there's the storage area, there was the alleyway, and I definitely am going to want to find the password for that so I can go in back here. Not really sure why. It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you were even here. Can I ask you a few questions?
I've tried talking to ghosts before. They never respond.
Okay. I need to... So maybe there's a screen I didn't find. Like, maybe I'm using the edges to try to find where I can move to. And I never caught up with Vicky. The road leads back towards the promenade. I never caught up with Vicky, so maybe I just went in a circle and I wasn't supposed to go that way yet. The street continues towards the east. This guy didn't help me out.
I have nothing.
Evening, sir.
Oh, okay, so good. So when I talk to Vinny, now I have new dialogue options. Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut?
Who said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he?
Is it true Vicky's family turned against her?
Turned against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait,
BAM!
You're related to Vicky?
Yeah.
Now you know. She's my sister. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicky's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot.
Shot. Vicky was shot?
Right in the shoulder. It was during that nightclub shooting last year. Vicky was the only one to get out alive. That kind of thing is bound to mess anybody up. But Vicky isn't Vicky anymore.
Even if Vicky's not herself, the thing is, she's the only one willing to say more than, oh, it's just a tragedy. So I need to get to her so I can find out what happened. Vicky is messed up. How?
That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry, all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time ago.
What cases did Vicky try to reopen?
Just tragedies.
Ah!
They are. Just a tragedy.
Useless. If Vicky is such a problem, why don't you stop her?
She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here, at least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
You sound almost ashamed of her. Your own sister.
Hey, man, you think I haven't tried talking to her? Tried to get her counseling, whatever? She won't listen. I feel bad for her, but she's gone somewhere none of us can follow. I'm not getting dragged down with her, and that's a fact. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business.
Wait, Vicky lives under Vinny's bar?
Yeah, since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford.
Okay, I bet that back door to Vinny's bar leads to her apartment thing. So I can probably wait outside of that bar, that alleyway, and find her there. So brother and sister are both cops?
All of us Santinas are cops. Our dad, grandpa, my two big brothers. It's a family thing.
That's weird.
At least until now.
Okay. What kind of tragedy? I don't even want to fucking bother.
See you.
Okay, so what that suggests to me is that what Vinny told me, or maybe what all the characters tell me, can open up dialogue options for other characters. So I am gonna circle back with the cop guarding the dead body and this lady real quick.
Yes? What is it? I'm quite busy here.
About Vicky.
I do not gossip about my officers, even suspended ones. Please take your idle speculation elsewhere.
Alright, that was quick. Okay. I don't have any inventory yet at all. Which is sort of sad. So, quiet path back to the waterfront. And then...
Is this what the old days were like?
This area is just nothing.
Old days.
You know what I mean? Going into the field every day, a new monster in every shadow.
Eli...
For 50 years, you and Kalash talked about almost nothing else.
I suppose it is easy to romanticize the past.
Okay, well, thanks. Alright, so that was useless. Let's... I'm not gonna go back on the train and go to the Bronx and stuff unless I don't have any other option. So first, let's talk to this lady and see if I can get more out of her.
I asked you to leave.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, see? So when I talk to Vinny, I unlock this. Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut?
Neighborhood nut. You been talking to Vinny?
Yeah.
Look, she's a rough patch. No question there. But you can't talk about cops that way, suspended or not. It's about respect.
You did not seem very respectful when you spoke to Vicky yourself.
That's different from cop.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it's different. Is it true Vicky's family won't speak to her?
Yeesh. Word gets around, don't it? You think it's easy for the Santinas? They're a cop family to the bone, going back 100 years at least. Getting suspended like that had to be a blow.
It doesn't matter. You don't turn away from your family.
I won't argue there, but in Vicky's case, I think it was mutual. Her folks had their anniversary barbecue last month. Vicky was there. Things went down. Wasn't pretty.
About that barbecue last month.
Like I said, it was for her folks' wedding anniversary. I don't know what went down, but the neighbors had to call the cops.
They are the cops.
Which, as you can imagine, made things a bit awkward at the next briefing meeting.
Okay.
It's just a tragedy.
I suggest we stop this line of inquiry. She is obviously the victim of mental manipulation.
Why do you keep asking about that? It was her folks' anniversary. We cops were called in. It was dead-ass awkward.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks.
Please try and stay clear.
It's dead-ass awkward. Hey, I'm walking over here. Okay, so I bet if we go into the alleyway behind the bar, we can bump into Vicky now, because we know that she lives back there, maybe. Never mind. Maybe I can knock? No. Is there anywhere I've seen numbers that I could maybe find the keypad? Let me go back to that pointless screen with the storage area, because that didn't have anything for me. 103, 102, 101. Oh, goodness. I really don't know. Alright. Small ventilation duct. Wow, I'm really stumped. Okay. So there's a few things that I could look around for. One, if I could find the key code to this door, that would be really good. And then number two, if I could find a key card to the storage facilities, that would be really good. I might have run out of things to do, and I need to go to the Bronx.
Not sure what you want me to do there.
I'm gonna click him on everything and kind of see.
I learned long ago.
Okay.
I cannot speak, but the door is made of metal. My sword will not move it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back to the bar. Okay. So, we know now that she lives in the back part of the bar. Maybe we can speak with Vinny if we Maybe we can speak with Vicky if we ask him.
Hey,
Yeah! I heard Vicky lives in your basement.
Yeah. I never use the room, so I rent it out sometimes. The door's got a keypad lock. But since I let the renter choose the combo, there aren't any problems. Having Vicky down there is awkward as hell. What can I do? Let her live in the street? As long as she uses the alley entrance and doesn't bother my customers, we don't have a problem.
Excellent. Okay, so that's what I needed to do. Thank you very much. Basically, the brother had told me, oh, she lives in the basement. And then when I asked Vinny about it, he was like, oh, well, there's an entrance in the alleyway. Is Vicky home?
She's never home. She only comes home to sleep. What she does all day is her own business.
Can I have a look around Can I have a look around Vicky's room?
No. What a thing to ask. Why would I let you do that?
It's worth a shot. I'm just trying to help her out. Surely you understand. Ooh. Okay, so I can use the special bartender power. Or I can... These other options are good. Something's going on here. I want to get to the bottom of it. We're trying to solve these murders before there's another one. This one appeals to his wife. But... he won't talk about it, really. I'm just trying to help her out. Surely you understand.
Of course I understand. But it's a matter of trust. I mean, what would the world come to if you couldn't trust your bartender?
We really need to get down into Vicky's room.
And why would I let you do that?
Okay, so let's try the other stuff. Your wife was murdered, Vinny. We're trying to solve it.
A tragedy.
Damn it.
That's all it was. A tragedy. Stop trying to make this more than it is.
Oh, my video is frozen. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. But Well, for right now... I will turn it off, probably. Because, yeah, I really don't know what I did to make the, I really don't know what I did to make it lock up. That's okay. I don't need to be on the screen right now, so we will hide that bad boy. And I'll work on it next time. Okay. I'm gonna try to exhaust all the dialogue options. We really need to get down into Vicky's room. Something is going on here, and we want to get to the bottom of it. That's so vague and useless. It's just like, we want to.
You sound as crazy as Vicky. Nothing is going on. It's just a tragedy. That's all it is.
Okay, yeah, so my little image disappeared from the bottom, and I'll get rid of the frame too. Perfect.
And why?
We're trying to solve these murders before there's another one.
There aren't any murders, man.
Okay.
I told you, it's just a bunch of tragedies. That's all it is.
So, is there some way that we can prove that these are murders and not just accidents? That's all you have to say about your wife?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Alright, see you around.
One anyway.
So, he wouldn't let us directly into her apartment, because of fucking course he wouldn't. But we do now know for certain that this is an entry into the basement, and that it does go back to Vicky's apartment, and we want to snoop around in there. But we don't know... We don't know the code. Now, often in adventure games, the code is like an important date, especially if it's 4 digits or something. But... Oh, you know what? Let's see if she can pry open the doors.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Okay, well, can you pry open
I
this?
failed.
Pry open this.
I-
Open this. Yeah, let's... I agree. I think maybe I haven't looked closely enough in the environment, and we should have inventory. So if you mean right here, it won't highlight anything. This, it did say, was a matchbook, which usually in an adventure game you would want a matchbook. And then this says it's a flyer for a psychic hotline. I can't use that either. You know. Alright. But I'm not going to give up. I might have to go... so what I really don't think that the Bronx... I could be wrong. But I don't think that the Staten Island and the Bronx stuff, I don't think it's related. I don't think I need to go to the other area. I think everything I need to solve this is in this area. And just... See, I thought I would be able to look at the body or interact with it.
I asked you to leave.
Yeah, I was hoping that was something too. Okay. None of this really works. Is it true Vicky's family won't speak to her?
Word gets around, don't it? Think it's easy for the Santinas?
We've been over
Family
this.
to the bone, going back 100 years at least.
I didn't...
Suspended like that had to be a blow.
It doesn't matter. You don't turn away from your family.
I won't argue there, but in Vicky's case, I think it was mutual. The folks had their anniversary barbecue last month. Vicky was there. Things went down. Wasn't pretty.
Okay. So... this is a stretch, but if we can find out what this month is, then we can find out what last month is, and maybe that's a number that goes into the code for Vicky's apartment. So then we can find out maybe like what day... Oh, yes. Okay, let's go talk to the brother
Try and stay clear.
and ask him about the barbecue and about the parents' anniversary. If we do that, maybe we can find a date that we can use to... to use as a code for the apartment. This is so adventure game bullshit.
Evening, sir.
It's me again. We heard something about a family barbecue.
That's the kind of crap I'm talking about. My parents do a barbecue every summer for
Summer?
their anniversary. All the neighborhood cops go. So, of course, Vicky has to show up and cause a scene. Gets into a screaming match with Captain Harrison. I mean, the captain. They almost threw hands. I get that Vicky went through a lot, but you just don't do that.
That's sort of not what I wanted to know. Okay, so the captain is the lady, I think, that was at the desk in the office.
Told you. Vicky and the captain almost threw hands. I'm trying to pretend it didn't happen.
Wait, okay, the precinct is 120. Look. Okay, see you around. Yeah. Look. A shiny new sign for the 120th precinct. Okay, I'm writing down 120. We're gonna try that first. But let me confront the captain, because maybe she'll be more forthcoming. This plant looks plastic. Maybe she'll be more forthcoming when I ask her specifics.
Yes? What is it? I'm quite busy here.
Yeah! Okay, so she wouldn't talk about, like, idle gossip. Maybe because I ask her about this specifically, she'll say something more, and then I can use that.
Everyone's a gossip, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. It was my fault. I shouldn't have risen to her. But Vicky has a way. She gets under your skin, needling you until you snap. Useful on the job, not so much in civilian life.
Yeah.
What did you argue about?
You might have noticed she's been acting erratic. So she was asked specifically not to come to the party. She came anyway. She took a handful of the party invitations and burned them on the grill. I've never seen anything so petty in my life.
Yeah.
So I tried to make her leave. She was looking for a fight. I almost gave it to her. I should have known better.
In that story, though, by the way, she took a handful of party invitations and lit them on the grill.
Excuse me, I have now paperwork to come.
Why were there invitations at the party that the invitations are for? None of these photos seem to be what I need. Okay, so the only number I've gotten so far is 120. It's the number of the precinct. It might be the code that I need to snoop around her apartment when she's not home. It sounds terrible when I say it out loud. But if not, I do feel like we're making progress. Every time we talk to someone, we have new stuff. Alright. I hope she's not home. This would be awkward. Okay. I need 4 digits. Ah. 120 was a good guess. Okay. Is there some way to... Sometimes you can, like, see what people have been pressing in the past, or... Yeah, or, like, I could get one of my characters to do it. This is so strange. Okay, so... The invitations, burn them. This is gonna sound crazy, but part of me thinks if I could get one of those invitations, I could find out what the date was, and then I could use the date as perhaps her parents' anniversary, which would be the code. But, Eli. Eli can read, and I don't really know how to ask him to do this. Eli can read things that have been burnt in fire.
What's up?
Could you fire read something for me? Exactly.
Sure. What do you need?
Okay. Vicky burned something at the family barbecue. Can you see it?
Sure. Just a sec.
I did it! Okay, June 18th, 0618, baby. Let's try that. Oh, I can't believe it.
Seems pretty typical, as these things go. I used to host a bunch of backyard barbecues myself back in the day. Of course, these days, I wouldn't even need to buy fuel.
Eli is what I expect you would see in, like, the beginning of a Fallout game, like Fallout 4. He reminds me of the door-to-door salesman. I bet it's June 18th. I can't believe it. We did it. Excellent. I hope we don't get busted.
The smell. Quite unpleasant.
Oops. I accidentally clicked the button that made Jamie the moderator of my channel, but I'm not gonna undo it because I'm busy and also I don't care. Dozens of empty beer bottles litter the room. A dull but solid butter knife. It has a coating of white dust on it. Yeah, so good job. I have inventory. Oh, this is going so well. So now I have an item that I can use to solve puzzles. A red post-it note. This is the world's largest post-it note. A red post-it note lying next to the clutch of empty ale bottles. Be sure of one thing, Santina. You are not insane. You are not the one who's crazy. The key is to look under the crazy. Don't forget. Look under the crazy. An official-looking document peppered with bullet holes? What? Dear Miss... Oh, she hung it up and shot it to bits. Try to remember this, just in case we need information from this. Dear Miss Santina, we are deeply saddened to inform you that your position at the Staten Island Police Department is suspended. Due to your violation of our Officer Code of Conduct, Section 3A, we have no choice but to end your employment with us effective immediately. Please turn in your badge and associated IDs to Captain Harrison. We are aware of the extraordinary circumstances surrounding your situation and agree to revisit the decision pending psychological evaluation. They just don't like her. She's like... They're like, oh, you got into a fight at your own family's barbecue. Fired! Good gravy. Alright, let's, rumpled bedclothes on a soggy air mattress. Okay. I need to take a break to tell you that I call them bedclothes too. Does anyone else call their sheets and comforter and stuff bedclothes? I thought it was like an old-fashioned thing to say. You are not crazy. I can interact with that, and then I can interact with the bulletin board. Clothes and personal effects spill out of damp cardboard boxes. Alright, let's start with the whiteboard. Guy Laputa, retired. Where is he? Marlene DeMarco, found in alley, missing 1 week. Chewed to pieces. Johnny Vertarella, found on dock. I can't read. Found on dock, missing 4 days. Heart torn out. Me? Okay. Pam Pranel, sure. Found in bathroom, missing 6 days. Throat crushed. Russ Stefani, found on street, missing 1 week. Head bashed in. So, Johnny might be the person, the dead body, because he was found on the dock. I would also maybe accept Russ, found on the street. Heart torn out. And that's the thing, is that the silhouette of his body doesn't look crazy mutilated, like with the head bashed in, maybe we could tell through the sheet. But heart torn out, maybe we wouldn't see. So I'm going to put my money in, maybe that's Johnny. Because the other one's in the alleyway, and the other one's in the bathroom. It's definitely not them. You are not crazy. A statement or a reminder. Just a red brick. A clay brick. A reddish brick. Another brick. A full brick. Oh no, there's gonna be a puzzle where I have to find... No. Okay, so I bet I can use the butter knife to get one of these bricks open. I'm not really sure how I would know which one it is, but... It worked! I got a key card. Okay, so the key card definitely, definitely goes to the storage unit. I don't know which one, but you know.
What a way to live.
You live in a basement too.
Yeah, but mine's cozy.
I agree.
Mine are less dead.
Don't talk shit. Oh!
Move. Any of you.
Own it!
Okay. Now turn around Nice and slow.
Busted. Yeah.
Holy shit. It's you. The one who shot up that bar in the Bronx.
She recognizes me.
One
Damn
reason
it.
why I shouldn't put a bullet in your head right now.
She shouldn't be able to recognize me because we have a veil up that distorts her features. Okay, wait, you recognize me?
Serious? You killed a bunch of people. There was an APB with your picture on it for months. I've been watching you. You've been sniffing around, asking about me.
Yeah.
And you were talking to that thing behind you.
I tried.
Thing. It's a human
Didn't work.
spirit.
You think I don't fucking know that? Marlene DeMarco. Missing for a week, then found dead in this alley, arms and legs chewed to pieces. There's been no investigation. Nobody even wants to talk about it. Not the cops, not her husband, nobody. Nobody except you. So tell me, what is going on?
Shit just got real. Okay. You're void touched, Vicky. You're like us. We're trying to find out. Why don't you tell me? We're trying to find out. Maybe we can help each other.
Didn't you hear? I can't help people anymore. Had to give that up along with my badge. Last year, I was in the hospital. This guy named Marino went crazy, started shooting everyone. I took him out, but I took one in the shoulder. Spent a month in recovery. Things were fine, but when I got out, everything was weird.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. Shut up and listen. 12 years I've been a cop. You think that means something? No, I'm out on my ass. Everyone thought I was crazy. Me, bodies piling up all over town, and I'm the crazy one. Nobody cared. Not the cops I used to serve, not even the... It was like they didn't even notice. I thought I was the only one. But you guys notice, don't you?
Yeah. We see because we're like you. Void touched.
We're nothing alike.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna march down to the police station. Then you're gonna tell the captain everything. Tell her what you can see. Convince him I'm not crazy. Get them to give me my badge back.
It's not gonna work. You're not crazy. That's what we're trying to tell you. Join the Unavowed. Let's try to get her to... This isn't gonna work. You're not crazy. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Convince them that. You and the rest of your murder cult.
We're not in a murder
Her
cult.
murder cult is a blatant falsehood. This man was possessed. He was guilty of no crime.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I am Mandana.
Look, Madonna. I could care less what you guys are. We're going to the station.
No, we are not.
Stay right there. For real?
We wish no harm upon you.
This has got to be
For
a
real?
joke. Drop that thing before you hurt yourself.
I am a servant of the Unavowed. We are the wall against the oncoming darkness.
Final warning. Lower your weapon now.
We have vital duties to perform. You are in our way.
You asked for it.
Oh!
Fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
We need not be enemies. Please, join us.
That's
Help
awesome.
us. Perhaps we can help you in return.
I just want... I want to be normal. I don't want this. You want to help? Stay the hell out of my way. And stay the hell away from me.
Her eyes and mind are closed. She could be a valuable asset if she would but open them.
Okay, so we freaked her out, but on the positive side, we got out of that alive because Madonna can flickin' like reflect bullets with her sword. That's great. Alright, let's go try to dig around in the storage shed and see what that does. Okay. Nothing happens. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh. An unruly hoop. I cannot read. That's a bad indicator of things to come. An unruly heap of papers and boxes lies within Vicky's storage unit.
You guys must think I'm stupid, don't you?
Oh no!
Breaking into my apartment, my stuff. I might not have a badge anymore, but I know a Class B felony when I see one.
Uh-oh. Oh, Vicky, is that you?
Don't sound so surprised. What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't
sit tight.
know.
The cops will be here any minute.
We still want to help you, Vicky. Don't do this.
You can help me by being good citizens and surrendering peacefully. Then tell them everything you know.
This will not end well. Trust us.
Bullshit. There are laws. There are rules. You guys are spitting on them. Donnie, you got my call, thank Christ.
Hello, Vicky.
Christmas came early, baby brother. I got 3 perps in there. Gift wrapped just for you. They're armed, so you should call for backup. Just make sure you get credit for the caller. Donnie, you gonna move your ass or what? Donnie?
Oh! Oh!
Holy fuck!
You were killed here. Unknown shooter. It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Donnie, no.
A tragedy.
Oh no!
Tragedy.
Donnie, this isn't you. Snap out of it.
Just a...
Damn it.
I don't want to do this, Donnie.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Her eyes remain calm, but her hands clench with impatience. It says no smoking. Sprinkler system in effect. Okay, start a fire. A maintenance panel is embedded in the wall, held in place by a few screws. Let's open the maintenance panel with the butter knife. The panel has been opened, revealing its inner workings. Sprinkler, door open, door close.
Did you really think that was gonna work?
I don't know, I had to try. What do these things mean? Just unplug all of them. Oh, okay, I have an idea. So these are the buttons, and then the alarm opens the door. That's what I want. Okay, so now, countless notes, files, and documents fill the room. Too bad there's no time to go through it all.
There's no time to go through this stuff now.
Okay.
Somebody's about to get shot out there.
Okay, so, a large ventilation duct. Use the butter knife on that, too.
That would only break the knife.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want. Alright, Eli, use the ventilation duct to start a fire, and because I changed the wires, instead of causing the sprinkler, it's gonna open the door. I hope.
I don't think I can get that open with my bare hands.
Okay, well, I need you to set something on fire, honey. Oh, Mandana probably can. She's strong. Yeah.
This vent is quite stuck in. This may take some time.
Okay, so while you're working on that... There we go. Bam! Yes! I did it.
How did you?
Magic.
Whatever, just stay back. Shot.
Oh, ye of little faith.
How am I gonna deal with it? Whoa!
Guns. So combustible.
Yeah.
It's safe. You can all come out now. You too, Vicky.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
Excellent.
Shit. What a mess.
We're on your side, Vicky. Can you see that now?
Yeah, I guess I can. I'm sorry. You saved my life. Thank you. It's been a long year, but that doesn't excuse anything. I was a grade A jerk.
Your eyes are open to the truth now. That is all we can hope for.
The truth, right. Were you really possessed when you killed all those people?
Yes, finally. I'm trying to forget. It wasn't me. It was something else.
It was, wasn't it? This is all crazy, but I believe you.
So, are you with us?
Someone brainwashed my brother to kill me.
Yeah.
You don't mess with 2 Santinas and get away with it.
Vic?
Donnie.
It was Harrison.
Harrison? Captain Harrison? She told you to kill me?
How? Why?
It's okay, Donnie, but you're sure. Joy Harrison. that Captain Harrison?
She said meet her on her boat when it was done. Said it was a tragedy. Just...
Harrison. Huh. Stay safe, Donnie. Your sister has business to take care of. You guys coming with me or what?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Someone stay here with Donnie?
Okay, who do I want to stay with Donnie? Eli, stay with Tim.
Sure. I'll make sure he's okay.
Right. Thanks. Let's go.
I got her in my party.
Getting
Awesome.
away. Move it.
Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah.
Harrison.
That's Captain Harrison. You Santinas. Never any respect.
Fuck respect. Stop the boat.
And the language. You get that from your father, although your mother isn't much better.
Stop the fucking boat.
Whatever you say. Just lower that gun.
Who's controlling her? Or is she just evil? Okay. Start talking, Harrison.
It's you.
Yeah,
You're
it
the
is
shooter from that
me.
bar in the Bronx, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've eluded us for months. I should be impressed. I can't exactly judge you. Not after everything that I've done.
What exactly have you done?
Nothing that matters much longer. He is coming.
Who is coming?
The General. I met him out here, on the wire. He gave me this power to manipulate minds. I used it to further my career, convinced old Laputa to take early retirement. I should have known there'd be a price.
Was he a giant sea creature? What about all the murders?
They weren't murdered. They were conscripted. For the General, you see. He needs soldiers. His people can't fight on land, you see. He needs us for that. That was the deal. He gave me this power. I would send him people. For his army.
Oh no.
Yes. He would send them back, eventually. In pieces, usually.
Pieces?
Then I would use my new power to cover it up.
Yeah. You sacrifice people, then brainwash the police to ignore it.
Not just the police. Friends. Family. Anyone who would question the status quo. He gave me no choice. He would have killed me otherwise. But it could have been worse. The General wanted hundreds. I only gave him a dozen.
Yeah, you're a freaking hero. You made me think I was crazy. You made everyone think I was crazy. So tell me, you gaslighting bitch, why single me out?
I don't know. I didn't want to, believe me. But I can't touch your mind. The General's power. You're immune.
I'm what?
She is void-touched, as we are. Your power will not work on us.
I knew that as soon as you walked into my station. I knew then I'd have to take action.
You sent my brother to kill me.
I thought you'd leave, Vicky. Then you'd just move away in shame after everyone shot me. But no, you just dug in deep. Instead of moving away, you moved down the block. Typical Santina. Like a dog with a bone. You just won't let go!
Oh shit.
What the
Silence! Summoner, you have returned at last.
Yeah.
Do you intend to fulfill your promise to me?
What do I say? I like how it's like, oh, you could be pithy. I don't want to be pithy. What promise was that?
You have forgotten how very human. You instructed me to bond with a human, one with ambition, and they would bring me an army. I have done so, and yet I still wait for an army worthy of the name. So I ask again, where is my army, Summoner? My people continue to get slaughtered by the hour.
Whatever deal you made, it wasn't with me.
Lies. Why do you lie? You are the one who summoned me here. You are the one who promised me an army. But you just toy with me. Why?
I don't know. I was possessed at the time.
Don't know? You play with the lives of my people, and you don't know?
Right. Enough of this.
There is only one outcome here, Summoner. Your death. The blood of my people demands it.
Okay. Oh, no. Alright, a solid metal flagpole. Looks pretty sturdy. The Staten Island flag flaps in the wind. Okay. I only have Mandana with me, and I can't really use Vicky. I'll talk to Vicky. Now, well, Harrison's gaze remains fixed on the water. She avoids looking anyone in the eye.
General said true. You summoned him.
We're gonna have a side chat about it. I was possessed at the time.
Nevertheless, the fact remains. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now.
It's not
You're
nevertheless.
just lucky the General chose me. Anyone else would have seen hundreds dead by now.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
I
Vicky.
shouldn't freak it out. I should be pissing myself. What the hell is wrong with me?
Shoot it! You're not crazy. What?
I know that. I've never felt more sane in my life. Maybe I belong with you people after all.
You people.
If we get out of this alive, let's talk about me signing up.
Okay.
It has been a long time since I fought a battle at sea. I quite relish the prospect.
How do we kill this
Flesh
thing?
and blood. My sword will pierce its belly like anything else. I spent my early childhood on a ship. Not one like this, but no. Now is not the time to wax nostalgic.
I agree, now is not the time.
Or kill it. One or the other.
I don't know how.
You are merely delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do.
I cannot
Attack.
stop the creature from this range.
Okay. Tell her to slow down.
I hope you have a plan.
Not really. What am I gonna do? Maybe I can unscrew the flagpole?
What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't know!
The general is a hardened warrior. I doubt a butter knife will do much damage.
Well...
I fail to see the purpose.
Oh, okay. Mandana, cut down...
I fail to see how climbing a vertical pole would be helpful.
How do I get it down? Okay, Mandana, get me the flag?
I fail to see how climbing...
Mandana, stab this lady. Okay. Mandana... covered in a layer of slime, not to mention angry.
Your kind will toy with my people no longer.
I don't remember how to do any of this, apparently. Because I know I'm trapped on this screen.
Search the deck, aft to stern. There must be something that can help us.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Lower the flag. Oh. Okay. Go stab him.
Creature.
Well, climb on the pole.
Is she crazy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Tin child, I have no quarrel with you.
Honey, she's gonna stab you.
Nevertheless, you have. The creature is still out of range.
Give me the flag.
I am already on the flag.
Give me the flag.
I am already.
I really can't get the flagpole. I don't know. Okay. I have an idea, but it's not my favorite.
I am slightly preoccupied right now.
Mandana. Okay. Full stop. Oh!
Was this your plan?
I didn't want to kill him.
To bait me into battle, to fight me, to kill me.
Oh. Okay. We never wanted to fight you.
Yes, I can see that. This world, I do not understand it.
Then understand this. You will either leave this world or perish.
You give me the choice. You show me mercy.
We are aware of your desperation, and that you were taken advantage of. We are not without sympathy.
I see. Very well. I accept your terms. I will leave. then never return.
What about Harrison's brainwashing abilities?
Yeah, good question.
Joy Harrison and I are bonded. She will share my power as long as
Speak up. Can't hear you.
I am alive.
Right.
What guarantee do we have that you won't come back?
Indeed. The bond between you and Harrison is still in effect. That bond enables you to traverse between our worlds, true?
She is my anchor in this world, yes. But I have accepted your terms. I will honor them.
You speak the truth, but your people are desperate. You are desperate. We require an act of good faith. Break the bond, then go in peace.
I cannot. It is permanent. It remains in place until either I die, or she does.
What if you took Harrison back with you? We can't take any chances, kill him. Leave now and don't come back. Yeah, actually, I can't forgive Harrison for what she did. I don't want to kill anyone. What if you took Harrison back with you?
Then her anchor will be in my world. I will be unable to return here.
Good.
And we'll be free of her brainwashing ass.
An elegant solution.
Yes.
Almost poetic.
What? You must be joking. I'm the innocent one here.
Innocent my ass.
You accepted my offer. Quite eagerly, I might add.
The only innocents were the ones who suffered.
So, tell me what you wish. Joy Harrison would make a fine soldier.
Let's see. Jamie, I would be angry too if everything is soggy. Take her with you. Yeah, I agree. I don't want anyone to die. I don't want to have to kill Gugalug or whatever his name is, the general. I don't want to have to kill Captain Harrison, even though she might kind of deserve it. Take Harrison back with you.
What? No.
Sorry, bitch.
Couldn't happen to anyone nicer.
The bargain's been struck. I will have one new soldier for my efforts this night.
Damn you all.
Oh!
General, and screw your war. I hope your people die. I hope they choke.
No! Oh, fuck. Well...
Jesus.
The bond is broken. When I return home, I will have no path back here.
Then leave in peace, General.
Peace.
Yes, my people need me. With or without an army. Goodbye. I pray we will not meet again.
Damn it! Alright.
Class. Color me impressed.
Shut up, Eli!
End of it if I wasn't.
Still, any father would be proud.
Aw.
There she is. Vicky! Vicky, is it true? Did Harrison order me to kill you?
You don't remember?
I'm not sure. Last thing I remember, I was talking to Harrison, then I'm waking up in the storage room with a splitting headache. I got up and found this guy. He told me to wait here for you. What happened? Where's the captain?
She's gone. She's not coming back.
I don't know why, but I think that's a good thing.
You have no idea.
Aw.
The less I know, the better. But I do know one thing. I'm sorry for everything.
So, you guys have a wizard clubhouse or something?
Or
We have a
something.
headquarters,
Yeah.
yes.
How do we get there? Magic carpet?
No, the ferry, and then the subway.
Well, let's jet. The 10:05 ferry's leaving any minute.
We did it! I mean, I'm, like, annoyed that she commits suicide, but... whatever. We did it! Okay. Well, it's time to save. So that's pretty much the end of the mission. Basically what I plan to do is that for each level, for each mission of the Unavowed, we're gonna try to end it when we come back to the headquarters, so that way we can talk to everyone, kind of review what happened last time before we go into the mission briefing and start the new level. So that's it for today. I plan on perhaps doing a, like, reading audiobook type stream on Sunday is what I have scheduled right now. Let's see. Man, she deserved to go. I know. I didn't want her to kill herself. I wanted her to go and like fight in the army, and the general would have someone, and no one would get hurt any more than they had to. But it didn't. I couldn't make it work out. You know, I did my best. So I have a reading / audiobook / type stream that I want to do, and it doesn't have to be a stream. I could just record it. I understand that, but whatever. It's something to do. The only thing that I'm going to kind of ask about in terms of audience opinion is what kind of stories, what kind of books are we comfortable with? I tend to go for really dark, morose, macabre stuff, but I also understand that if people are like gonna watch the stream right before bed or gonna listen to it as they fall asleep as a bedtime story, I do realize that people might prefer something a little lighter. So we'll sort of vote and discuss that. And if you have any ideas, sorry, I'm sitting there playing with noisy stuff. If you have any ideas, you have an opinion, you can leave a comment. You can comment in the Discord. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the video, that's not right. If you haven't liked the video or subscribed to the channel, that would be excellent. That would be nice as well, because the more you interact, comments, like, subscribe, that sort of thing, can generate some new traffic to the channel, and we can have some more people joining us on our adventures through the Unavowed. That's going to be it for today. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye for now.